my tears have been used all.
This is Eagle Owl, and let's just get straight into the CJ Gardner Johnson mess. Let's get straight into it. CJ Gardner Johnson, he put out a video. It's like 1 minute and like 5 seconds. Like a reel of his highlights with the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was captioned "All Love Philly." And then at the end of that video, he said, "Thank you, Philly," as you seen in the beginning of this video. Sound like a farewell. Sound like he loved Philly, but at the end of the day, he got to go get his bag. Look at these 3 comments. Gilly the Kid, well-known podcaster these days, but he was a great rapper. He said, "Damn dog, we gonna miss you." Muscle emoji. You got AJ Brown, 1K always open. Take care of your family, bruh. You deserve it. Slay, dog. But the one in that middle and Gilly the Kid, that one stand out the most. AJ Brown, he really wanted to stay. Just going back to his situation last year, he really wanted to stay with Tennessee. He like, "Tennessee, if y'all offer me 22, I would have stayed." But he ended up coming to Philadelphia for 25, balled out. I believe he loved Philly, but he was drafted with Tennessee. That made sense. But to go back to CJ Gardner Johnson, top defensive back in the league, he's going to be a priority for a lot of teams. A lot of teams, man. What I'm actually hoping is that a lot of other teams try to lowball him, and then we were like, "Look, Philly, we still got this offer. Come back." But he probably got some under the works with another team. Not sure who that team is. That got a lot of cap space. And he probably go there, ball out, do the same thing. But at the end of the day, I always say the NFL is not like a career like me and the regular folks have. You could be at your career 30, 40 years. This is like a bad injury can end your career. The most they say an athlete lasts is like 5 years. So you got a 5 to 10 year span of getting contracts. And he want the most because once he retire, he got to have money put up. He got to have the money. So that is what it is. And that's the part of football nobody like to talk about. It's the business. It's the cap. All this annoying stuff. I think, honestly, if there was no NFL cap, we would have gave him all the money he wanted. But it is what it is. You got Jalen Hurts' contract coming up. And I'll talk about that in a later video. And man, his market value high. You got you got Javon Hargrave. Are we gonna try to keep him? You got TJ Edwards. Are we gonna try to keep him? You got Kaiser White. Do we try to bring back James Bradbury? You got a lot of guys. CJ Gardner Johnson. So this one, we probably just gonna have to take that L. And that's why I don't want to reflect on the Super Bowl again, but that's why it was so important for us to win it all last year. I might as well say now is because now Jalen Hurts get paid. I already know how we're going to work the cap, but at the end of the day, you can't keep all this talent with a high-paid quarterback unless you stretch it over 10 years. Even look at Patrick Mahomes. He had to lose some pieces. He had to lose Tyreek Hill. And his contract cap hits are not even that bad, but this is what happens when you got to pay your quarterback. Got to pay your quarterback. Got to get rid of CD Deuce. It is what it is, man. But best of luck to CD Deuce. As I always say, when every team leave the Eagles, just don't go to a team in a division. Don't go to Dallas. Don't go to the Giants. Oh, they probably can't even pay you anyway. Don't go to Washington or anything like that. Please don't go to any of those division teams, because now I gotta hate you. But if you go to any other team, I salute you. I respect you. And go get that bag, man. Go get that bag. And just the 14, whatever games we had you, including the playoffs, 15 games, it's well deserved, man. Well deserved. I always say, when I watch the defense, the only guy that came to really show out was CJ Gardner Johnson. He was making plays. He was getting hits. He was getting to the running back. You know, it was when Pacheco had basically a touchdown. All he had to do was beat C.J. Gardner Johnson and couldn't do it. He couldn't do it, man. And I'm gonna miss CJ. Thank you, CJ. Thank you for what you brought to Philly. But this is Eagle Al, and I'm out.